Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a review from set number 75449. This is the Siege of Mandalore Battle Pack, and this set right here costs $20 or euro if you're from Europe, where I'm from. In this review we'll talk about euros. Starting off with the box art, it shows it has 116 pieces. It comes with 2 Mandalorian Super Commandos as well as the 3 32nd Clone Troopers. Clone Troopers that I wish weren't in this battle pack. I rather had just regular Mandalorians fighting the Super Commandos. The reason why is because we have the 332nd battle pack already, and I bought so many of them because I thought these would be unique and wouldn't come in a new set anymore. And here we go, in 2026 we have them again in a battle pack. Looking at the back of the set, we have a new shot of what you will be getting in this set. We have a nice Mandalore background followed by the Super Commandos fighting in the 332nd. Very nice little display. On the top of the box you have the simple 1-to-1 scale reference of the Super Commando, and when we go inside we will be finding one instruction manual with the QR code. Don't worry, it's already been used, followed by 3 plastic bags, which of course mine are empty because I have just built it already. Starting off with the minifigures, here we have the 332nd Trooper, and as we all know they come with an orange helmet and just a 501st regular body, just like we have in this show. They said that, or some people noticed that the printing on top of the helmet is a bit different, although it is listed on Bricklink as the same helmet, so I assume it is not a different print. I haven't checked it myself personally, but either way we have here a 332nd Trooper. Overall his face paint is just the same as all the other Clone Troopers, so there's nothing new here. Our second 332nd Trooper comes with a regular blaster instead of the long one that we have with the other one. For the rest it's just the same minifigure as the other one, as it is just another 332nd. Followed up we do have these nice Super Commandos. It's a bit hard to shine in my room to how it looks because they have the dark texture. One is the woman, which is the right one, and one is the male version on the left. The helmets are different printing, the torsos are different printing, and the legs have different printing. They come with the same backpack, they come with the same blaster, but that's pretty much it. The male version comes with a shield and also with a spare extra blaster in case you don't want to use the shield. Then we have the female, pretty much you can swap it whatever you want. Underneath the helmets we do have a woman face and we do have a simple man face. Now regarding the helmets, as a lot of people already mentioned, some of them say the visor should be black. In my opinion, I do fully agree. I think they would have been nicer with the black helmet. I've been looking at the older version, or just to buy the helmets alone, but that would cost the same as pretty much 1/3 of a whole new battle pack, which to me is a bit too much money. So I'll just take what we get here from Lego and just deal with it, because I don't have a lot of Mandalorian figures, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one having this issue. Going over to the build, this is the build for the Super Commandos. I've attached the crate here on the front because in my opinion this would look way better, but we'll be going to this as soon as possible. But first we want to see this nice play feature. This is a turret on the back and you can simply play with the handle on top. You can play with the turret axis and you can pretty much aim wherever you want it to be. And the funniest thing is, in my opinion, that it doesn't matter what way the turret is or in what angle the minifigure that will be attached actually is. For example, if the minifigure would hold it right here in his hand and just like hovers over the build, I don't think it is a big issue. And the reason why it wouldn't really matter is because they have their jetpacks, and in my opinion I could totally imagine people actually having this figure orientated in very strange and weird positions because they can fly with their jetpack. So you can pretty much look with this turret wherever you want to be. Attaching a 332nd Trooper is also technically possible, but having him in a position like this without a jetpack could do it. Of course you can, but it looks a bit weird. In the front of this car you could put one Super Commando and you can put him in a seating position like this. You just simply press a little bit, and because there is extra space on the back, his jetpack also fits. Overall it looks pretty decent, but it's a bit too small in my opinion. But we cannot complain for a battle pack. I think this is a great little build I would love to extend this and make it a bit bigger. On the front, as mentioned, we do have a crate. It is a simple 1x1 brick, which is actually listed as its own build, which is kind of strange because you don't build anything. But this could technically hold their blasters when they're driving around. And let's see how much we can stack in here. Seems to be 2 and maybe, only 2 pistols it is. And then you put it on the front like so. And there you go. Now you can bring your pistols with the Super Commando all in his car, flying around wherever he needs to be. For the 332nd, we also have a small little build. It is actually a small little plate that is a 4x8. To make your gun work on either this fence build or to make it work on this little car, it is pretty much the same brick, so it's the same technique. But I'll be using the trans blue. You can simply take this piece and put it into the gun at the front. Then the top piece is going to lift up a bit like so. And then what you can do is you can just shoot and the piece flies off into nowhere and good luck. That's why you'll be getting spare pieces, of course. But I don't really feel like this is really adding up to something. If I think about Mandalore, I do not think about something like this. So maybe it looks more like a police force, like a fence, like on a bridge or something like that. Like it could be a movable fence to move like from bridge to like moving a bit further and display it there. But other than that, I do not see this actually being a very interesting build for this set. It's a small little side wall, I think, with a railing. I do not have this kind of jail door, jail window piece, so having some of these would be very nice. I can only see some decent parts to be adding to my parts collection. I think overall it is quite an interesting way of designing a turret. Back to the set, the overall thoughts of this set. Of course, it's a very nice battle pack. I do have to say once again that I am very sad that we get these 332nd clone troopers in this set instead of what we had before, which is this set over here, 75373. I will make a separate review about this one. It's a bit of an older one, but this one comes with the Mandalorian warrior. I think LEGO should have started off with combining these sets to have the regular Mandalorians versus the Mandalorians. I think that set would have been way better, because I bought so many of this 332nd trooper battle packs because I actually thought they wouldn't release these anymore. So I bought so many of them that getting more of them now kind of feels bad now, and therefore I don't really want to buy more of these. But we still do it because we want to make a pretty good army for when we have a LEGO mall minifigure that will fit this seat. They were retailing for 20 euro. I haven't seen them lower than 14 euro 23, but also not higher than 16 euro max. So I think if we wait a bit longer, you might be able to collect like 3 of these for the same price as 2 for 14 euro 23. Let's say it will be a very nice deal to get 2 or 3 of these for 28. I think that's a pretty good deal. I will definitely pick up a few more of these, 4 to 5 of them, and then I think we have a pretty decent army of these Super Commandos. The reason why I don't want to buy that many more is just because of these 332nd troopers. I must say that I haven't seen so much playability in a battle pack in such a long time. If I look at this battle pack that again I just have here, you get a crate and you get a small build of a wall with a door that didn't really fit a minifigure properly. And you get this build that you have like in any other set. So this one, compared to the playability with this one, I think this overall is a better battle pack. Now to the overall review, should you get this set? I would say yes, definitely get it. I had so much regret not getting the Super Commandos, especially if you're a prequel or a Clone Wars fan. It is very nice to have some Commandos in your army. Either the helmets are bad or good in your opinion, that really doesn't matter. I have some people actually seen drawing these Mandalorian helmets already to like making it more black. I am not a person like that. I would customize my figures, but after all, if you're putting these into a mock, it is about the mock, not about the small little details. Should it have been fixed or differently made by LEGO? Possibly and probably. Either way, getting it on a discount or for a really nice deal, definitely don't leave these on the shelves.